Hello and welcome to my channel for news about the Fact Gossip 24. Please follow and subscribe for more information. Alana, your friend, is me. Let's begin.
90-Day Fiancé. Where does Julia Trubkina live now? What happened to her parents' move from Russia to the US? Julia Trubkina remained in the United States after resolving her issues with Brandon Gibbs on 90 Day, the last resort. The couple first met each other through a mutual friend, and Brandon was certain Julia would be his wife. After dating online for some time, they got engaged in Iceland. In early 2020, Julia moved to the United States on a K-1 visa to marry Brandon. However, she encountered numerous challenges as she adjusted to her new life in a new country. Julia wasn't happy with Brandon's parents, Ron and Betty Gibbs, who constantly meddled in her relationship with Brandon. Even viewers were shocked when Betty recommended Julia start taking birth control pills as a form of contraception. Despite these familial problems, Julia and Brandon decided to get married in a small ceremony during the pandemic. However, the first few years of their marriage were challenging. Julia pushed Brandon to leave their family home. Once they found a new place, she expressed her wish to become a mother. However, Brandon wasn't yet prepared for that level of responsibility. Noticing significant problems in their marriage, Brandon and Julia joined 90 Day, the last resort Season 2 to receive marriage counseling. During a therapy session, Brandon revealed that he was now ready to become a father, but Julia showed towards embracing parenthood. After being diagnosed with fertility issues in Russia, she was reluctant to seek a second opinion from American doctors out of concern about facing the harsh reality of potential infertility. Additionally, she voiced concerns about Brandon not providing enough assistance in bringing her parents from Russia to the United States. Brandon was devastated to learn that Julia had kissed her ex-boyfriend while they were engaged. He also disapproved of Julia's revealing outfit on a night out. He became upset when Julia admitted she had already submitted her parents' visa applications to come to the United States. In a heartfelt conversation with Sophie Sierra and Rob Warren, Julia mentioned that she would consider moving back to Russia if her relationship with Brandon didn't improve at the resort. She also doesn't have a close circle of friends in the country and has a strained relationship with her in-laws. If her marriage to Brandon were to end, she wanted to be near her loved ones in Russia. However, it seems that she didn't pursue her plans to relocate as she decided to reaffirm her commitment to Brandon at the end of 90 Day, the last resort Season 2, hoping for a better married life. In the past, when she visited Las Vegas with Brandon, she wanted to move there for more opportunities. However, Brandon dismissed her request as unrealistic. Eventually, the couple settled in Virginia Beach and bought their first house there. In August 2024, Julia posted pictures from her trip to New York but clarified that they hadn't moved to the Big Apple. Although Julia travels frequently within and outside the United States, she and Brandon settled down in Virginia Beach, a coastal city in southeastern Virginia. Julia has personally renovated their new house to make it feel like home. Based on her appearances on the show and updates on social media, it seems she no longer desires to live in a big city and has found peace and happiness in the southeastern United States. Julia has also started her own business catering to pet owners and enjoys delivering subscription boxes to customers. Recently, Julia posted pictures on her business page, Kingdom for Dogs, revealing that she has been making personal deliveries and greeting her customers' pets. She posted a photo of her customers' 2 dogs, with the caption, "I got the chance to meet Harley and Quinn. I love making deliveries to local Hampton Roads by myself." She used the hashtags #Hampton Roads, #Norfolk, #Virginia Beach, and #Chesapeake, indicating that she also frequents these locations for deliveries. One of the fans requested Julia to make a personal delivery in North Carolina, but she explained the usual delivery service would be much faster. One of Julia's main concerns was that Brandon wasn't helping her bring her parents to the United States because he feared their presence might jeopardize their relationship. However, towards the end of the season, Julia gave Brandon an ultimatum: he had to agree to help her or end their relationship. Eventually, Brandon agreed to support Julia, and they recommitted to each other. The filming for the season took place between February and April 2024 in Arizona, so it has been a year since Julia applied for her parents' U.S. visas. Over the past year, Julia has been quiet about the status of her parents' U.S. visa approval. There have been no social media posts or updates on their arrival in the United States. While visa processing usually takes 3 to 4 weeks, it is possible it took longer for Julia's parents. Despite this potential delay, Julia and Brandon's marriage appears to be strong, which is evident in their cuddly pictures together and their recent romantic trip to Europe. Hopefully, the couple has learned useful strategies from 90 Day, the last resort to handle any obstacles that may arise.